Seems a bit dark, doesn't it? Is that better? Hi, everyone. Are you around? Unexpected live. I had a community strike. A brief community strike. I hope everybody's okay and everybody's warm. Put my little heater on. Come here, look. That's it. Go in there. Switch on. Hello. Ooh. You. I'm live. I think. Oops. Ooh. I'm going to wait here and see if any... Oh, hello, Farida. So I am on. I wondered. Nobody's had notifications because I've just come in and turned on. How are you? I don't know where everybody is. Ooh, I'm live. Let me go and tell them on a community post, shall I? Hang on. Where am I? Where is everybody? Come on, talk to me. Talk to me. Post that, see if they... There you go.
Biscuit, anyone?
Biscuit, anyone? No, thank you. What? Can't be. No storage. No storage. Repeating myself. No, I'll have to check it later. Hi, Nessa. No. What video? What comment? Hi, Elaine. Thank you. Hello, Dan. Happy Thursday, love. Nessa, I'm sure your comment wasn't. I don't think I've seen it. I had a community strike this morning for a video I'd posted, Dr. John Campbell about COVID. So I wasn't going to appeal because I thought it's not going to get me anywhere. And then I thought, well, I will, because it's not fair. It's still on his channel. It's on other channels. So I appealed. And by the time I'd finished my breakfast, fair enough to YouTube, they'd looked at it again and apologised and gave me my channel back because I was barred from posting for a week. So I'm back. How's the fish, Dan? Okay. What was the comment, Nessa? I'm sure it wasn't too much on my videos because I let people post what they like, you know, as long as it's not too livid at people. I think everybody's entitled to their opinion. I should have put a notification out. I just came in here and decided I was going to go on for a bit. And my son's been ill for 2 weeks with a bout of Lord knows what, dehydrated, high blood pressure, racing heart, ended up at the emergency room, gave him antibiotics. He had nosebleeds as well, antibiotics, and they made him sick. Oh, did you, Dan? Oh, you recorded it. I watched that. And they had to give him other biotics, so he's starting to recover now, but I've been so worried about him and hope he didn't catch it from me. Don't worry about anything you post, Nessa. Farida, what do you think about Foodie Beauty and her performance? I think she'll be going home either today or Sunday. What's the date today? 26th. Yeah, you know, Nessa, it is, isn't it? I couldn't believe that when I watched that video of that girl just saying the name Jesus, and she was stoned. I think so, Dan. Straight back. She's got nowhere else to go, unless she's going to move in with her aunt or her mother. But she's not supposed to be cohabiting with another man. And Pete is another man. He hasn't started any counselling or any hormone replacement or anything regarding this transition he's talking about going through. So, who knows? I think Foodie is ripe for manipulation. She always has been, now, hasn't she? She was desperate to ensnare a man, and ensnare a man she did, and they catfished each other. So I really have a problem with women like that, and who just get married because they want a man. I mean, Amy Ramadan did it. She didn't know him. There's another friend of hers, Linda, and I can't remember her last name now. And she married an Egyptian. I think he was from Cairo. And they had a kid together, or 2 kids together. And he did a runner. He's left her. She is a fool, a desperate fool. No, I think she can go straight back down. There is something being said about, I think it's Marley Hendricks has got a video up with Allah, Salah's friend, and Allah is talking about if she posts any more videos or uploads any more, then he's going to go to the police and he's going to make sure that she can't leave the country. This is what he said. That's all big talk. He can't do that. The police aren't going to take any notice of that unless they take exception to what he's been saying about his wife. But then again, they're going to say, well, why didn't you come to us at the time it happened instead of leaving it till now? So he can't stop her leaving the country. He's all hot air. I think it's Jericho D, his channel. I like his channel. He's really good. And I think he's got a picture of Allah in a shirt and a tie and a coat and a rose, like the real gent about town. And that's how he comes across, really sophisticated and everything else, when he's not really, because he's a salesman in a store that sells music centres and stuff, with nothing wrong with that. But, he and his friends were dancing in the aisle. Well, I'm a bit surprised because dancing, strictly speaking, is not allowed under Sharia law. Kuwait is a bit different, but nevertheless. So no, she'll go straight back down, I think. She's got till the 29th. Absolutely, Nessa. Did you see him on the zip line? He had his he had his phone out here going down the line. It was hilarious, really. Oh God. He was just another character, yeah. Like, Nada, Dee Dee came in. It's as though they've got a script writer and, this part's finished now. Everybody's fed up of this. Let's move on to that. And Chantal, she said that she'll do anything for money. If you go right back to sort of not even 5 years ago, if you go like 3 years ago and look at her videos and look at where she's videoing from and the bed behind her, a room is tidy. It's neat, it's tidy. She looks clean, not always made up or anything, but clean, and nothing like she turned out to be. She found that being a filthy character and having drama on her channel was bringing in the views. So that's what she done, and she'd do anything for money. She demeans herself greatly for money, greatly. I feel sorry for Allah's wife. She has no involvement. She has no place really in this. She hasn't done anything wrong. She's looked after Foodie. She's cleaned up after Foodie. And yet, she's been maligned left, right and centre. It's wrong. Everybody must be asleep this afternoon or not expecting me on. Or I'm only no friends. Hmm. I'll tell you who does a good live stream as well sometimes is Watt, EHWHAT. She's a Londoner, and she's very outspoken, to the point, and she makes some good points about foodie. I like watching her. Yeah, they need money too. None of them, Nessa. They're talking about being businessmen and being this and that. There's a clip going round of Allah in the store where he works with the other shop floor workers, dressed in their, I think it's white trousers and blue shirts, and they're all dancing around. Their salesman is not the businessman he makes out to be. He's not, and neither is Salah. And if Salah, I mean, certain countries now are urging Syrians to be repatriated. If Salah had to go back to Syria, he might find himself drawn into the war there, and that's the last thing he wants. So, you know, sponsorship to Canada is a fine opportunity for him. It might shake Pete's up, mightn't it? He needs shaking up. I've never seen in my life, and I'm not sheltered by any means, but I've never seen such a lazy, idle person as Pete's. Maybe it's just since he's moved in with Voodoo, and she got him to give up work. But he's lazy. That house is, oh my goodness, I wouldn't walk in there without a hazmat suit on. It's disgusting. And all the cat dander and all the stove is filthy that he cooks on. The poor cats need looking after. BBJ looks skin and bone. He just can't do anything, can he? He's even ordered. He had a video up last night, grocery haul, and he had a couple of bags of grocery, and I thought, oh, he's gone out to get groceries. That's good, but no, he had it delivered. He's hopeless. Where Jem is? Jem's been texting me this morning. I bet she's asleep. She's lovely. I love our little community. I don't know where they all are today. How did you know I was on live? Because I just put it on the community post or what? I'll watch your video tomorrow, Dan. Do you know what? I'm going to end this shortly and I'm going to come back on, because if people see I've been on and I say I'm going to come on sort of in an hour, they might be around, mightn't they? Yeah, I know. Nessa, have you seen them? I haven't seen them. No, I didn't put a notification out, and I just decided once I come on to put I just came in and switched on, that's all I did. Have you seen his children, Nessa? How old are they? How sad, they're separated from their mum and dad. Really? Oh, right. What's her name? Can you tell me? Or not? How did you find it, Nessa? Oh, I might have a look then. I might have a look and see. Oh, there's only us three here. 4, 5. Farida, Elaine, Nessa, Dan, and me. Oh, right. How old is she, Nessa? I thought what Chantal said about his wife was obscene. Absolutely obscene. And she gets away with it on YouTube. They struck me for posting a video that's posted elsewhere, and she gets away with that. That's in their teens. Hi, Squidgy. I was just about to sort of say I'm going to disappear and come back in an hour. I didn't put notifications out. Did you see what I said earlier? I got a community strike for the Dr. John Campbell video I posted. And it's posted on his page. So I don't know why they gave me a strike for it. The Dr. John Campbell video, Squidge, about COVID. They don't like that word, do they? Anyway, it says you can appeal. And I thought, I'm not going to bother because they're not going to listen. And then I thought, well, why not try? So I did. And within half an hour, I'd got my channel back again. And an apology. Yeah, I know, Squidgy. I think they just see the title. I need to be more careful. They see the title and they see the COVID word and think that it's, scaremongering, which it wasn't. It was statistics from the government and from the health department. So I'm back. I thought I'd be persona non grata, but I had a couple of people contact me and saying, I'll post for you. One of them was actually going to open their channel so I could do a video on their channel. So it's a nice little group here, Squidgy, Nessa and Dan and Farida and Elaine and you and me. Oh, she doesn't come in now. I've been speaking to Jem privately as well. I left my email address in my community post for anybody who wants to use it, but for anyone friendly who wants to use it. Thank you, Nessa. Yes, I totally agree with everything you're saying. Absolutely. It's very difficult to, I don't want to just keep posting about food. I want to post about other things of interest. Hi, Robin. Hello, my darling. Hi, Dixie. I want to post other things of interest, not scaremongering and not, against anybody or anything like that. I just think there's more things in the world than Chantal Al-Rafi, and things of more interest and things that we should be aware of. Are we moving now? It's been slow. I must get notifications out, but as I say, I didn't have a channel first thing. They stopped me, so I thought I was going to be off for the week. Thanks, Dixie. Hi through the looking glass. Shall I call you Alice? Yeah, I need to, Squidgy, I need to start using this more, and I need to start using my telly more, and I intend to do that. It's just been so bloody cold, honestly. These that I've got on, you want to see what I've got on? You'll laugh at me. Hang on. Hang on. Can you see? They're thermals. I refuse to be cold. Thank you, Dixie. Squidgy. You know, I told you my son was ill. I was just saying to Dan and to Nessa, do you like them? Do you know they actually work. I got them off Amazon. The set, and they're lovely and warm, lovely, and they're so soft. I might even sleep in them tonight. I've had my shower and everything, but I don't feel like getting undressed again. Yeah, they're lovely. Squidgy, my son was ill, as I said, over 2 weeks, going on 3 weeks tomorrow. And he ended up in the Badger Centre, the emergency centre. They gave him some antibiotics, said his blood pressure was raised. He was dehydrated, his heart was racing. And thanks, Dixie. And they gave him antibiotics. Well, the antibiotics were making him nauseous. He couldn't take them. And then he started having nosebleeds. I'm sure it's to do with the jabs. Sure it is. And another member of my family has said they've never, ever felt so tired. Not yet, Dixie, he's not, but he's getting better. I've been worried to death over him, worried to death. I haven't seen him in 3 weeks, and I see him two or three times a week. He's just been so ill. And it's the cough and the throat now, but he's feeling better. He got up and got dressed yesterday and today for a bit. So if anything happened to any of my kids, I wouldn't survive it. Never, ever. Three weeks, Squidgy. Yeah, it's 3 weeks tomorrow that he's been ill. He's never had time off work for illness, ever. So, you know, this is a new for me. He's never ill. And like that Dr. John Campbell has said, if you look at the videos I posted, there's a lot of things happening, and it's a lot of coincidental things that are happening, and a lot points to the jabs. Oh my goodness, Dixie. Oh my God. You've got to wait 3 months for that your husband to have the brain scan. Isn't it disgusting how we have to wait? I've waited 2 years for the surgeon, and I finally got an appointment for next Wednesday. That's right, Dixie, nor my son. No, nor my son. And the lady over the road as well, who's always on the go and does a lot of charity stuff and everything. She was ill all over Christmas. These are all the people who've had the jab. I haven't had it. When I had COVID and I was ill for a month, but I came through it. And I've had a bit of the flu, and then I stupidly went out on Monday last and probably picked it up again. 3 months, Nessa, it's a long time, isn't it? It's wrong. It's the same here, Dixie, with medicine. You know, I used to say, like, the healthcare system, we're so lucky to have it, and we are, that, you know, we don't have to pay through the nose for it. But the queues are ridiculous. You've had 5 jabs, have you? I mean, everybody's different. Some people, you know, swear by them. It's like, you know, I think, like Dr. Campbell thinks, it's there's a lot of things going on, and it's too much of a coincidence. Well, through the looking glass, apparently, from I can't remember the date, it's in the video, it's in Dr. Campbell's video. I think it's something like the 12th of February or 12th of March. They're going to stop offering the jabs to the under 50s, I think, and just offer it to the older people. I think so, Squidgy. People have said that the masks were a mistake. I don't know about that, because honestly, they're talking about the Great Reset, aren't they? Yeah, Dixie. They're talking about the Great Reset. They're talking about the world population is the population explosion. Now, that's something that John Lennon, I don't know whether he's right or whether he's wrong, said that overpopulation in the world is a myth, that there's no such thing, and that all the governments are nuts. And don't lose my channel again. This is what John Lennon said. And he said, I wish they'd write it down, you know, China, the UK, the US, everywhere. Just write down exactly what it is that they're trying to achieve. Well, I think if we follow the dots, we can sort of see what they're trying to achieve. We've got a pyramid like this. And at the top of that pyramid, we've got the elites and the monarchs and the kings and the tiaras and the palaces and the mansions. And at the bottom of that pyramid, we've got the working class people who keep everything going and keep everything going. And they want more and more and more cheap labour in order to keep them in their positions. They want cheap labour that they can control. Yeah, Nessa, that's what I think, Robin, yeah. Flip letters, right? Great Reset, that's what it is, yeah. The Great Reset. And did you know that a certain prince of this realm, who is now no longer with us, he died a few years ago, he was very helpful to the Queen while she was a queen, you know what I mean. He and Prince Bernhard of the Netherlands, who I believe is no longer around, they were very interested in eugenics, you know, the science of, ethnic cleansing and filtering people down a particular line, you know, like the breeding you've got with the royals and everything else. They were interested in eugenics and getting rid of certain people. It's just horrible. If you read up on eugenics, it will tell you what it means. It's not. Yeah, I'm being careful, Nessa. As careful as I can be. Foodie Bee Day. Salam and lentils, insulin like yalla. And the same to you. How lovely to see you. You get bad hiccups after shisha. I love you, I do. And don't think I didn't see your comments earlier on a video. I can't remember offhand what it was, but I did see it. Oh, yeah, Bill Gates is rich for a reason. Yeah. He's not even a medical person, and he comes out with all this nonsense and terminology and what's going to happen next. He's a computer geek. So what does he know about medical? And why is he buying up all the farmland in America? Why? Foodie B Day. Foodie B Day, will you be flying soon? The one and only B Day. No, Dixie. He does know something. He knows what the elites know. It's all the rich and famous, the Rothschild, the bankers. In Ireland, oh my goodness, I wanted to post it. And if I'd posted it, I would have had a community strike. No, I probably would have, because what went on in Irish Parliament was disgraceful. And the Taoiseach, which is the president in Ireland, he was answering the deputy on the other side of the house when the deputy was talking about people being, they've allocated you, and hey, that's a good idea, so you could be sitting right in the middle. How are people going to get to the loo? They'll have to climb over you unless they put you at the back. Hello, Mud. Good afternoon. Zena. Yes, I thought of that this morning. Yes. What do you suggest? Zena, what do you suggest? Foodie B Day, I think you put on a little bit of weight whilst you've been, abroad. Anyway, let me go. Let me go back to this. Taoiseach in Ireland said to, oh, yes, Discord. Yes. The black hasn't been. Are you not wearing your Spanx? Hey, Foodie B Day, look at this. Hey, get a load of this then. Look. Hey, for 73, not bad, eh? They're my, so don't make any nasty posts about me like you usually do. But these are my thermals off Amazon, and they're lovely, really nice. And they're red. It's apparently red is the colour the zombies go, in the Walking Dead. Oh, Nessa, you've said, yeah, freezing my ass off. Is she? Is she on her way back? Foodie B Day. Oh, I love you. Keep coming on, please. I think you're so bloody funny. So are your sidekicks. She might be, because she won't fly tomorrow. Tomorrow's their holy day. Matthew Mushkala, Foodie B Day. No problem. Yes, Dixie, I do. I've got my own beliefs, I don't adhere strictly to anything, but, I'd say I'm a Christian. I'd say that I like the Buddhist religion, certain parts of that, and there's certain things I do believe. Energy doesn't die, we don't die. Yeah, be careful, B-Day. Mattress moosh Connor. Yalla. You're a tonic. Cheesy fries, yeah. You are a tonic. God, I've had an awful week. Thank you. Dan, she hasn't, but I think she's going to have to go back to the villa, isn't she? Because where else would she go? The only place is her mum's, and her mum's there, and her stepfather. And hi, Dana. I'm live. I am unexpectedly. Sorry. Sorry for no notification. Well, she's not supposed to. That's what I thought, Aunt Billy. So I wonder, do you, Dana? Thank you for that link you sent me. I haven't looked yet, but I'm to that video. I haven't looked yet, but I'm going to. Did you see that I had a community strike this morning for Dr. John Campbell's video? So I appealed, and YouTube were great. They looked at it and decided that they were wrong and reinstated me. Otherwise, I'd not be able to post for a week, and I'd have missed everybody. Dana, I'm going to give you a wrench. Oh, no, I've given it to Dixie. That's all right. I'll give it to you as well. That's it. So, Dan, to answer your question, I think she's going to have to go back there because she's got nowhere to go. I don't think she'll go and stay with her mum. I don't think she gets on that well with the stepdad. And and she's got to go back to her cats, hasn't she? But the villa is Pete's name on the lease. But Pete said in the video, was it last night, that when she gets back, he's going to start looking for a job and he's going to start looking for somewhere to live. So is he going to keep his name on both leases? She can't sign for anywhere because of her bankruptcies. Yeah, Nessa, me too. But what she's doing, there's no truth in that, and we all know why she's reverted, as they say, to Islam. Why do they say revert and not convert? I wonder. The 29th. What is Dixie? Oh yeah, it's all a show for her. Everything's a show. She's got no ethics and no morals, no quibbles about anything she does. Hi, Bally Chicken. How are you? How are you? Yeah, I'm well. Yeah, look through the looking glass. Yeah, I think you're right. Yes, it must be that we all strayed from the truth. Yeah, you're probably right, Dixie. Yeah, unless you get, I mean, his mother's in a sheltered accommodation, isn't she? Yeah, Bally, we're all fine. Reclaiming lost souls. It's not a religion that I'd ever consider. Hello, Antonis. How are you? I mean, I've lived in Saudi and worked in Saudi for a couple of years, and I've met some really nice Muslims. Nice. Been to the houses of a couple of the women, where it was only the women in the room and that. But you're certainly looked down upon by Muslim men, and they tried to convert me a few times, but no. There was one Saudi elderly man in particular, and he was lovely, he was, and he used to write poetry. Well, I used to write as well, and he asked me to bring some of my stuff in, and I did. And he went through it like a headmaster, marking what he thought was good, what was great, and what was not so good. And he was lovely, but it's not a religion that is for me. Who's in government subsidised housing? Yes. Well, God is God. There's only one God. And I don't believe that God would want any violence in his name. I just don't. Oh, Pete's mum. No, don't know, Dana. Because he was saying, if you look on Marley Hendricks' channel, I think, he's got a video of Allah saying that if Chantal attempts to leave Kuwait, and she's uploaded more videos subsequent to what she said about his wife, he was going to, well, he'd already spoken to the authorities and he was going to get them to stop her leaving. But I don't believe he can do that. I don't think he can. Yeah, Dixie. Yeah, and Tony, I think Allah, he's just one of these. He likes to talk big, He likes to talk a big game, but he can't do anything. No, Squidgy, maybe you fell off the zip line or something. I think that once opportunists, they all are. I think once food is left and flown back, Allah and Salah will be besties again. I do. She's flown over there at her own expense. She's paid Salah $9,000, Canadian dollars, is it? And I reckon she's paid for everything there. It's not working. So it's been an expensive trip. She's bought a husband now. Good morning, Gabrielle. 1999105. Nobody's going to steal your name. Lengthy. Nah, no loss. Oh my God. Zena. I do Squidgy as well. I think they've probably already tried, because Allah said his dad. There's one thing I do believe, actually, that Allah said when he said that Salah's father wasn't too happy. And I do believe that they won't be happy. Yeah, FBRC did say that. He makes a lot of sense with what he says. He does. I keep missing his lives. The lovely Gabrielle. Who's Mr. Twirl of my thermals? Who's just come in? Look. Look at my thermals. Keeping me warm, keeping me cosy. I made. Oh, I've got to do some recipes as well, because I promised in my community post. Yeah, Zena, me too. Me too. He's lazy. He's downright lazy. There's nothing to stop him hoovering that floor. Absolutely nothing. He's got nothing else to do. And to allowing the vet to come and look at the cats. Because although BBJ is old, she could be in pain. Yeah, script for views. Thanks, Antonis. They're lovely and warm. I've only got this one pair that I got from Amazon because I wanted to try them first. But they're so soft and comfortable, I'm going to get another pair. I must try and catch FBRC next time he's on. They've been reported, I think, Zena, haven't they? Because didn't they have somebody out recently and they told Pete to clean the house up, or was that a lie? I don't know. It's just so sad that the cats have to live in that filth. And I don't know how Pete's can live in it, to be honest. I've only got to have a bowl full of washing up and it weighs on my mind. I was saying to Jem this morning that I haven't dusted in a couple of weeks because I haven't been well. And, you know, I said my house is looking an inch of dust. But bit exaggeration. But, you know, yeah, the cats litter. Well, they don't do it very often, do they? They get that pretty litter, but it still needs changing regularly. And of course, bitches against bullshit. I don't know how she's getting away with it. Somebody said, yes, she did, Dana. Somebody said that she's registered a channel in Salah's name. I don't know. I can't see her doing that, to be honest. I heard that, Tixie, as well. Why can't you write it, Belly Chicken? Dana, I'll tell you, something popped up in my feed, and it was a movie, and I think it was made about 10 years ago, and it's based on fact. And it's about a woman called Pariah M. That's the name of the movie. S-O. Pariah M. And it's a true story. Hi, Lana. Oh, I'm sorry, my darling. Tell me when it's best and I'll try and get on and do it. Was it Antonis? Hi, Dots. I know he did say that, didn't he? What a horrible person. Are you going to watch it, Dana? I haven't watched it yet. I watched a little bit, and I watched the little bit where her sons were involved, her two young sons, and they were handed stones by their father, and it turned my stomach and I couldn't watch it. When they threw them, I I couldn't. What a thing to do to children. Bitches against bullish bullshit. Oh, thank you. I got a community strike for that. And I appealed against it, and then they were very good. They said yes, we were wrong. It's okay. So they let me have my channel back. Otherwise, I'd have been barred from posting for a week. Dana, I don't think I can watch it either. I think the part where it actually happens will be incredibly awful. That's right. I'm not going to watch it, Zena. I wouldn't post it either. Hi, Greeny Bluish. Yeah, Nessa. Greeny Bluish always reminds me of a tropical ocean. Dot always reminds me of polka dots. I don't know the actors in that film, Pariah M. Oh, Antonis, that is so kind of you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I like that little. Is it a cockerel? What is it? No, it's a peanut. What is it? Dotty. Dotty. I think so, Dana. We can have some laughs on here. Srinivas Reddy. Hi, Reddy. Can I call you Reddy? Hello, Sue. Pearl. Oh, an ocean. Wouldn't it be lovely? I like being my age. I didn't think I would. I look at pictures of when I was 15 and 16, when I first met Alf, and think, oh my goodness, you have changed. But I've earned every wrinkle. Thank you, Antonis. I will, Zena, most definitely, yes. Yeah, I will, Dana, but I wouldn't post anything that was too graphic. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't want it. But if I can't watch it myself, and the stuff I can't watch, then I wouldn't expect anybody else to either. Fridays, Mondays and Tuesdays. Okay, I'll remember that, Lana. I'll remember that. Maybe I'll do on this Friday, tomorrow. Thank you, Antonis. I bet you still miss him, Dots. It's Zena, yeah. Living gratitude, yeah. It's hard to sometimes, it's hard to. Nessa. My hair used to be black. This is its colour now. I don't do anything to it, and I cut it myself with my sewing shears. So I'm a rebel. There's a good book called this. I can't remember who wrote it, but it's so funny. Bye, Dixie. Bye, my love. Thanks for calling in. Yeah, they do, Dot. Grey, blue, any colour. That book, When I Am Old, I Will Wear Purple and Spit. And it's ever so funny. It's only a little book. I've got it somewhere. And I bought it for 4 of my closest friends and my sister-in-law and sent it to them. And it's really funny, really. I might get one for Jem actually and send it to her. Yeah, from Black, Jet Black. That's right. Your skin, it sounds your skin. I'm au natural today. Oh, you've dyed your hair purple. Well, why not? Why not? At least you've got some hair, unlike some people, eh? Hello, Dominique. Oh, hi, Dominique. Yes, I like her. What? Sharon, she's lovely. She makes me laugh. She makes me laugh. And when she when she's cussed and she's apologised to me, she doesn't need to apologise to me for cussing. I wonder if it's grown, Squidgy, because it's about half an inch a month, isn't it? If you've got healthy hair follicles, but I don't think she has. Bitches against bullshit. Dana, do you get the feeling that I do? I might be wrong. That bitches might be B-Day in disguise. Yeah, I used to have a go at doing it. I can't be bothered. I hope Sharon said something nice about me. Dana, I said, do you think that bitches against bullshit might be B-Day in disguise? You know B-Day, who's done a runner? B-Day Beauty. Yeah, I like the names. We used to have a cat called Squidge. That's right, bitches. Absolutely. No, Nova. Hello, my love. So nice to see you. I think about you every day, I do. My mum's hair turned like an auburn colour and stayed that way until she died when she was 82. Yeah, natural ageing, Dominique. I think so. Fupopotamus reported you for harassment. You haven't? Oh no. Did she? I'm sorry about that. I'm glad you're here though. Mastermind criminals. I think I look very much like my dad, very much like him growing up. And my dad's mother, my grandmother, was Spanish, so that's where the colouring came from, the hair colouring. And Tony Snow, I've got no idea why he closed his channel down, because he's done some excellent videos. I love his videos. I don't know what's happened to him. Oh, Right, number 3. I think I get you. I think I understand. No, we don't, Zena. Although, thank you, Nova, my love. I can't wait to meet you. Can't wait. No, I don't look like my siblings. Although my sister is now in a nursing home, and last time I went to see her, the nurses said we were a lot alike, and I took that as a great compliment because she's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, we do need a second part. I wish she'd come back, Toad McKinley. I could send him a message, couldn't I? He might not reply, but I could send him a message and see if he's, willing to come and do some more videos, because he's excellent. Shall I? I'll send him a message. Yeah, I will. It might not do any good, but he must have a reason. We're talking about June, Dana, because I was saying February for me to go, and then my son said, "Well, I've got to tell you now. I was planning to take you in June, so it's going to be June." Oh yeah, bitches, wasn't it good? Excellent. And it really got to her as well, really. Yeah, Zena, can't hurt, can it? Can't wait to go to Ireland. Dublin first, meet up with Nova, then down to Thurles, where my family are, then hopefully down to Skibbereen, because I want to see the famine graves. Nothing is off limits to cats. They say that cats own you, don't they? They're the queens of the house, kings of the house. And I keep saying I'm going to get a cat because I've got nothing to cuddle except my old sloths, and they don't purr or talk or do anything. Well, I'm going to come on. I'm going to get off now. I'm going to come back on tomorrow because Lana's off work tomorrow. 2 cats in Siberia. Do they get on, Zena? Oh, the husky's a big softie. I think that Antonis, BBJ looks so poorly though. It's sad. Yeah. Well, my daughter always says, if you're going to get a cat, get 2, because she's a cat lady. She loves cats. She had 3. Probably about this time, Nova, if that's all right. And you could put times in the community post, and I'll try and rejig them around everybody. Do you not think so, Squidgy? Cats are so bossy. Good, Nova. Good. Milk Bee. Ah. And you, Gabrielle. Well, my daughter had 3, and the last one lived till she was 20, and she's got one now that's 19, and she's got one that's about 5. So, and the 5-year-old looks after the older cat. It's lovely to see because the elder cat's, got a little bit of feline dementia, and the younger cat looks after her. It's lovely. Love you too, Dana. So I'll come on tomorrow and I'll see you all then. Nessa, absolutely lovely. You're very welcome to say what you like here. Don't lose me my channel then. Again. Not you again. I did it last time. Well, I didn't do it. YouTube thought I did. Bye, Nova. Love you, darling. Nova, tell me, how is Pam? I haven't been over to her channel. Is she okay? I might pop over there later. I've got some time. Bye, Sue. And you, my darling. Thank you, Squidgy. I'll send an email to Jem again later. I know she's suffering. That's a good idea, Zena. Yeah, very good idea. I'll have to work out how to do it. Oh, does she, Nova? Sure. Okay. Hi, Antonis again. You have a lovely day, my darling. It's on the community post from a couple of days ago, Nova. It's on my community post. You'll find it there. And you can email me on that. And, you know, we can talk freely. I can't remember it offhand, but it's on the community post. Okay, my love. So I'll catch you all tomorrow about the same time, hopefully. God bless. Have a great night, everybody.